This is exactly how I would approach learning day trading if I were forced to start over from scratch today. To give you some perspective on my journey, I have been navigating the markets for approximately 3 years now, and in that time I have successfully generated over 6 figures in profits. Before this became my reality, I followed the conventional path. I attended college, focused on the real estate business, and eventually graduated with my diploma. At that point, I was strongly considering a career within the real estate industry, essentially following the typical matrix route that society expects from us. However, one day I decided to take a leap of faith. I chose to go all in on Forex trading, fueled by the conviction that I could earn far more through the markets than I ever could at a traditional 9-to-5 job. With that mindset, why bother spending my life at a real job? I dedicated myself entirely to the craft, studying tirelessly for 6 months to absorb every possible piece of information regarding Forex. Since then, I have transitioned into teaching and mentoring. For quite some time, I've been guiding private students, and it has been incredibly rewarding to see many of them evolve into profitable full-time traders. If I had discovered a step-by-step video like this when I was starting out, I honestly believe I would have mastered the markets 10 times faster than I did. Generally speaking, there are 3 critical phases to becoming a trader: the learning phase, the testing phase, and finally the execution phase. Phase 1, the learning phase. The first step is to learn from a single expert. There is absolutely no reason to try and reinvent the wheel or struggle to develop a unique trading strategy from thin air. If a specific method has consistently worked for someone else, there's a very high probability it will work for you as well. This is why I strongly advocate for finding a mentor. The ultimate shortcut to success is to follow in the footsteps of someone who is already achieving the results you desire, someone who truly understands market dynamics, and then work to emulate their thought process. Admittedly, the internet is overflowing with free information, particularly on YouTube, but this abundance can be a double-edged sword. It is easy to become overwhelmed by the thousands of different strategies available. Everything feels messy and disorganized, leaving you unsure of where to even begin. I personally release new high-value trading videos every week for free, and while many other creators are doing the same, the secret is to find one specific educator whose style resonates with you. Watch every single video they have and ignore the rest of the noise. I recommend setting aside one specific day each week, Saturday for example, and dedicating that entire block of time solely to your education. I would spend that Saturday consuming YouTube tutorials, progressing through online courses, and reading free trading books to get my hands on every available insight. Remember, no matter how skilled you become, you must never stop learning. Even today, despite my success, I am constantly studying advanced strategies and reading books on trading psychology to further sharpen my edge. The second step within this phase is to join a community. You have likely heard the cliche that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and I can confirm that this is undeniably true. I have noticed that the people I keep closest to me are all incredibly driven and goal-oriented. They know exactly what they want out of life. To become a successful trader, you must surround yourself with people on that same path. I created a Discord server called the Trading Tribe, specifically for this purpose. It is a free space where you can connect with like-minded individuals who share your hunger for growth. Every member of the tribe is either already successful or working remarkably hard to get there. You can share your chart setups, ask technical questions, and observe other people's strategies to see what is proving effective for them. There are countless helpful people in that server who would be happy to support your journey, so if you want to join us, click the link in the description. Phase 2, the testing phase. The second phase of the journey is the testing phase. It is vital that you trade on a demo account before you ever touch a live environment. You should strictly avoid live trading until you have proven yourself to be consistently profitable with paper money. Do not attempt to rush this process. When I was a beginner, I was exactly like many of you. I despised my job, I was tired of being broke, and I wanted to quit as soon as humanly possible. Because of that desperation, I only spent 1 month on a demo account before jumping into the deep end. I opened a live account, deposited $500, and proceeded to blow the entire balance in just 2 days. If I could start over, I would spend significantly more time refining my skills in a risk-free environment. Here is the real secret to successful demo trading. You must treat that virtual balance as if it were your own hard-earned cash. Try to trade with the same position sizes you would use in real life, and convince yourself that the stakes are real. This allows you to experience the same emotional highs and lows as you would in a live trade, which is essential practice. Please remember, guys, you should only transition to a live account once you have found a winning strategy, performed extensive backtesting and front testing, and mastered your emotional control and risk management. Only when you are consistently profitable on demo should you move forward. Many new traders skip this and end up losing money they didn't have to lose. The unfiltered truth for beginners. Now I want to offer some raw, unfiltered advice for those who want to learn this fast. If there were a to-do list for beginners, step 1 would ironically be to lose money. It is almost a mathematical certainty that as a novice, you will face losses. Knowing this, you should save your capital and practice until your confidence is backed by data. When you eventually do go live, start small, because that initial capital will likely vanish quickly as you learn. Many of you have seen trading gurus flaunting mansions, supercars, and a glamorous lifestyle. You might watch 3 videos and expect to become a millionaire by next week, but that isn't how reality works. Like any other profession, trading takes time to master, but the payoff is worth every second of the grind. In the beginning, your focus shouldn't be on profits at all. Instead, your focus should be on learning, finding a strategy that fits your personality, testing it, and improving your discipline. I promise you that the profits will eventually arrive as a natural byproduct of your growth as a trader. Put in the work now, and the market will reward you later. Phase 3, the execution phase. The final phase is the execution phase. This is the point where you take your successful, proven strategy and apply it to a live trading account with discipline. If you are looking for a place to start, you can check out the video linked here where I break down my own personal trading strategy, one that has been thoroughly backtested and proven to work. Click on that video to learn the specifics, and if you gained any value from this discussion, please hit the like button and subscribe to become a permanent part of our tribe and our movement. Welcome to the team, and never forget, you are truly just one trade away from a different life.